What's up? Welcome back. Episode 2 of the Mario Odyssey. Do you wanna go ahead and go to the ship, or do you wanna actually see the island?
Let's go to the island so I can tell them why we're not doing
I'll explore the island while you tell them.
Yeah, you can have, goodness and happiness in the background, and I'll
You're just ranting.
Yeah, spit my vitriolic acid everywhere.
That was an aggressive word.
Yeah, you know how I said it nearly nonchalantly. Yeah, so
why are we not playing Pokemon anymore, Christian?
it's like, well, it's not that, well, it is kind of because I'm mad, but it's also like a huge, I have mixed feelings now, and most of them are negative.
Why are they negative?
Because of just Game Freaks, just...
It's the new DLC.
Well, it's not, it's just like more of them just... Okay, so it's rewind time, guys. We're gonna take it back to the beginning of, well, not really the beginning. E3.
E3 2D now.
Hey, get it? Taking it back to the beginning. That lined up, and I didn't
was
even.
definitely not intentional either.
Yeah. We'll pretend like it was. Skip the last 20 seconds. Well, back at E3 2019. Yeah, because it's 22.
It's 2020 now, Christian.
Yeah, I'm tired. Well, not really tired, just mentally. Just exhausted. I'm done playing games, man.
You can't be done playing games. You have a YouTube channel completely dedicated to that.
So did JonTron. What's your point?
Oh shit, you right. We can just start doing skate videos. Let's go.
Yeah. And workout video reviews.
Workout videos, yeah.
Step into the beats with OJ. Alright, now a negative topic again.
Back to the reason we're not playing Pokemon.
Well,
Keep some lighthearted shit, intermingled. My dick itches.
I mean, alright.
I'm touching your Joy-Cons.
Why?
Because I have to play the game! I wiped my
You're
hands.
teens.
You'd probably enjoy it.
You'd probably like, nice earthy scent.
Somebody hasn't been eating their vegetables.
Somebody hasn't been using the wet wipes I bought them.
Yeah, okay. So you gotta, let me see if I can do this. Yeah!
Speed run.
No, it's not speedrun, it's just...
It's a very slow speed run.
It's a very slow speedrun.
Ah, yes, torture him more now.
Torture him.
Kill him. You ever just play a Mario game inside a Mario game? Just a flex. You got a meme. There's always 2 moons in these levels, right?
2 or 3. Oh.
Hidden Chasm Passage.
Yeah, because it's
In the chasm.
hidden.
Correct. Okay, so anyway,
Back to...
negativeness. E3 2019,
DLCs are announced.
no, that was just the actual base game. Because E3's in July. Is when Pokemon Sword and Shield were like, not officially revealed, but like got their gameplay trailer reveal. Like they had already showed a little bit and like showed off like new Pokemon, the new, big gimmick, and then also the form change.
I didn't jump. I'm mad.
Big gimmick. And during one of the interviews, the 2 I think it was the president of Game Freak and then the head director for the Pokemon games and then a translator were like, yeah, so
Cutting the Pokemon.
yeah, no more national decks because for 2 main reasons that they kept citing is, or they only cited once, but like people kept citing this is for balancing the metagame, which
There's a moon up there. You know there's a moon up there.
and they had to create entirely new models and animations for Pokemon, both of which have now been
You know what, I give up.
just pretty much debunked.
Entirely disproven.
Yeah. And so people did not take it well, because during the trailer, like they were like pointing out every little itty bitty flaw that the trailer had, and the trees, they look like they were straight out of N64 level,
Yeah.
and then like how the Pokemon move so stiff and not really lifelike in the actual overworld, and then how the actual graphics looked, how people were turning on their X or Y axis. Which one is?
X is circular. Z-axis would be technically that would be Z-axis, but
One of the axi.
One of the axes.
One of the Axis powers.
That's not how that works.
They would turn on that, like, you know, really stiff and robotic, like, not natural. So that's, you know, not a good animation. And then, like, a bunch of other little things that just kept adding up when they said, like, when they said they were going to remove one of the, well, yeah, what I'd call a core, what I and a lot of people would call a core pillar of Pokemon, like having all the Pokemon in there. So obviously people are going to look at it under a microscope and scrutinize every little thing they're going to see. Unsubjectively, because, like, objectively, the games didn't look that good, and they were also charging $20 more because it's just on the Switch. So they're like, yeah, we can upcharge. And so, you know, this went on for months of people, like, defending and attacking the game. You know, like, people say, oh, you know, in all the trailers, like, it kept on saying not final review, not final trailer, not how final gameplay looks. Like, see, they could improve it. You guys don't know that? It could get better.
I was one of those people who said that.
Yeah, so
I said that to you.
Yeah, I thought it might until I saw the second reveal trailer. And I'm like, okay, yeah, no, it's probably not gonna get better.
So there's a way you can get to over there.
Yeah, fly.
No. Like you can do it like with just using the fucking thing.
Right there.
There's a way you can do it with just using the Cappy stuff though.
Ah. Oh yeah, the moons became a gold foil.
Yeah.
That's arguably what happened. Is
Well,
it just
it'll
a
fix
DK banana with the Mario sticker
It'll
on it?
fix itself. Give it a second.
No, it's literally, look at it. It's just,
No, it's a banana, but now it's white.
it's just a white banana.
the 3 stages of banana: green, yellow, and white.
Yeah. It's when it's become bleached.
The Odyssey has been restored.
And so, like, with each trailer...
For the next kingdom.
Mexican.
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite one.
It's because you are.
No, it's just like it just looks really
It's a really
cool.
well made. The Sugar Skull guys are fucking amazing.
Yeah. I also like how it's like ice desert. Like, that's such a cool concept to me. And it's like pretty good. And then the boss is also really cool.
Well, there's 2 bosses, 3 bosses.
You know which one I'm talking about.
The hands.
Mayan dude, yeah. Mayan diamond.
Him, there's something specific you have to do. I can't quite remember what you gotta do.
You become one of his hands and punch him in the face. With
Well,
his
no,
own
to
hand.
unlock the actual fight.
Oh, you just have to get a number of stars or something, don't you?
I think. Stars?
Yeah, stars.
No, there were stars in the last game.
Yeah, stars. You know what I meant. You know what I said.
I said what I said. No, not what I said. Dude.
I don't know if this ship would actually work right. Like in real life. Granted, we also don't... It became a cat and stuff. That's awesome.
By the way, I'm setting it down.
Why?
So it's a Mario.
We can see his Mario.
There's
nipples.
actually a speedrun category called nipple percent, where you rush through the game as fast as possible, collecting 1,000 coins so you can buy the costume that makes you see Mario's nipples.
Yeah, I said nothing, and I just like gave you the look of like, okay, you're gonna have to explain that
Yep.
one.
There's star percent, and I can't remember exactly how it works. Any percent's obvious. 100% is obvious.
Can you 0% the speed? 0% the game speedrun stats?
No.
Just don't open the
But you
game. Just
beat-
buy the game. Don't open
But
it.
you can beat the game without throwing Cappy, collecting coins, taking damage, or jumping
Yeah,
at the same time.
yeah. I know about some of it. I don't know all of it. I don't know how it's done. Probably impressively.
I could do the no jump run, but it would take me like 4 hours total. Yeah, probably longer than that.
Yeah.
'Cause I would fuck up continuously. I would just have to revert to the previous save. Press ZL in midair to ground pound. Oh, really? You need some more. You might be able to look at the action guide. Yeah, there's actually a that teaches you the controls.
Ah.
So open it with the pause menu and select action guide.
Is his hair glowing?
Yes.
That's
Hair.
just his. That's just his exposed heart.
Oh!
Yeah, like Nemesis from
Double
Resident
piece
Evil 2.
together is entirely covered in sand. As you can imagine, it gets quite hot. Some ruins over there. and
This heat is
an
hot.
artifact called the Binding Band that links people forever, like a wedding ring. Bowser seems like he's just the sort of creep that would steal a priceless antique for a sham wedding. Yeah, Mario and Cappy, or Cappy just spends like the entire time you're flying just shitting on Bowser. It's amazing.
I mean, can you blame him?
No?
Sand Kingdom.
Sam Kingdom? Sam Fisher?
No, Jeff Fisher from American Dad. Atop the highest tower. That is, oh, yeah, that is a tower. That is objectively what a tower. I was looking at the
So you have
upside down
to-
pyramid.
The pyramid is where he's at.
It's invisible. I'm invisible to get that thingy thing.
So you have to go up to the top and do something, and the whole pyramid lifts, and you go underneath it. You want to go do that first?
Whatever.
We're gonna do that first.
Back to negative. Because I want them to get the full picture. Because, you know, it's very important to our fans, or our subscribers.
13 of them?
Yeah, all 13 of them. Yeah, thanks to our friends for subscribing. That was...
Actually, like 5 or 6 of more people that we know.
Really?
I've only told 2 or 3 people to subscribe. And they did.
I know Daniel hasn't. I know Ethan hasn't. Because our subscriber count didn't go up. Bad. Very
My
bad.
brother subscribed.
Which one?
Grant.
Hey Grant, if you're watching this, hope your lungs feeling better. If not,
Really better. Ah, that worked! Aha! I keep doing that.
okay, cool. So I don't have to pretend like I care.
Okay.
Get roasted, Grant. Yeah, and so, I decided that I wasn't gonna buy them. I was gonna borrow, so I ended up buying it from a friend who would
We
already.
don't actually own the game.
Yeah. He pre-ordered it and like had already paid for like the dual pack, like the day it was available, and he didn't hear about any of the national desk cut. He's like, I already paid for it. I'm gonna play it.
Open, damn you!
Touch him in the
Doesn't
face.
seem like you can brute force that.
I'm just hearing his little. It sounds like spiders. So let's do it. So I didn't buy the, and we borrowed it from one of my boys. Shout out to Brendan. He's the guy that from the first episode. Or
He's the guy you
episode.
shouted out in the first episode.
Yeah. I'm gonna be giving him back to it on this upcoming Pokemon Go Community Day. And well, like I played the game full through by myself 2 different times. One was because I used it on an alt account that I made for this channel that, well, we had tried to record like 3 different times. Ah! Yeah, that's pretty much every time we tried to record. Nothing worked.
It's happened today too.
Yeah, that's true. And I did it because like the save file was already started. We had like an hour in. And then, like, I forgot that I didn't have my Nintendo account on there, like, my actual it's not my personal account, it was just one that we made for the channel. So then I said, oh, if I want to enjoy the online features and see how they actually stack up to previous times, I'm going to have to do it on my own personal account, which I then did, and they don't stack up at all. They're actually very oh my god. No, that's a swimsuit Mario.
Yeah, it's Nipple Mario. You focused on Nipple Mario.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Cool. That's why I almost failed high school. What do you... Get the top... Get the corn chips. Get the purple corn chips. What? Why is the parrot glowing? North, why is the parrot glowing?
That's an eagle. He's got a moon.
Oh. Kill his shadow. Borrowed it, completed it 2 times, like I said, and tried the online, and it's not worth the price. It really isn't worth the price, like at all. Like if they were, like it's not even worth $40 like the last ones. Like if these were $30, I'd be a lot more forgiving, because the story is really short, not good.
You're just this entire episode just dumpstering Nintendo, aren't you?
No, not Nintendo, just Game Freak.
No, Game Freak. Yeah.
Yeah, Game Freak. 'Cause
Game
Nintendo-
Freak as funded by Nintendo of America.
Yep, and the Pokemon Company. Surprisingly, 2 different entities.
Wait, are they really?
Yeah, the Pokemon Company is actually the guys that like do the merch, the anime, and the trading cards and stuff. They're the guys that like set the schedule for everything.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so that's why the games were rushed out probably. The characters were
So you can do this again.
not good. You can hit a brick with your hat. Yeah, I know.
No. Like you can.
Take damage. Oh, keep it stationary there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the characters just weren't that good. Like, people say that your rival Hawk, like, he gets less annoying as time goes by, like, he actually has character development. It's very subtle. I get where they're coming from, but it was, like, like, just kind of shoved up inside. That's, like, literally every character and every part of the story in the entire game. Like, the main bad guy's motivation...
Yeah, you see in the top left corner? That's what
Yes.
I'm going to get.
His motivation does not make... that. It makes a little bit of sense, but his plan is really, really stupid. Like, and it just comes out of nowhere just to be a twist villain. Like, the characters, some of them seem, like, actually interesting. Like, all the gym leaders full of personality seem really fun.
I can't... You're talking over here, just failing. Why aren't you bouncing?
Because it's sand. Sand is not known to be bouncing.
There we go.
In Visicoins.
Well, no, I was talking about Mario not bouncing off of Cappy.
Yeah, no, I got you. I was just making jokes. Or a joke, rather.
It wasn't very funny.
Yeah, so I could definitely be a Saturday Night Live comedian.
Hey, some of the people are actually funny.
Some.
Like Keenan's fucking hilarious.
Some, not all. Yeah, pretty much like everything about the game just... Like, it's not bad, it's just very, very mediocre. Like, it's not something that you would charge $60 for. It's not something that you would cut the national decks out for. It's not something that you would really put your... If it wasn't a Pokemon game, like if it didn't have the brand behind it, no one would buy it, no one would be talking about it. Except for how bad the game is. That's basically the best way I can sum it up. And like, I was really bummed out. I'm like, okay, I'm going to wait for the Gen 4 remakes, which is the one, like, that's my generation. That's the one I want to see, like, in, you know, high definition, all this stuff look really well.
Is it high definition in the new Pokemon game?
Yeah, I know. I want to see it. I don't know if it's going to happen. So I was gonna, like, and if it doesn't work out, like, I was gonna wait for the third versions, like, to see if they've actually improved. But it looks like they might not be doing third versions because of the DLC. And, you know, then we get in the DLC, and I don't like it. Well, there are some things I don't like. It's just, again, there are things like it, just like the main game. There's also a lot of glaring problems with it. And stuff that, like, you have to kind of think about. Like, for instance, people say that, oh, these are better than third versions because they're only half the price, and you know, you don't have to buy an entirely different game for it. On the flip side, they're charging $30 for two things that are also going to have version-exclusive Pokemon, meaning to get all of the Pokemon without transferring or trading, you have to shell out $120. As opposed to if you just got the third version and not gotten either of the base games, you could just spend $60 and get all the Pokemon that were in that generation, as well as all the new ones that were there.
I just died by hitting a cactus, by the way.
Oh, don't worry, I was definitely not 369.
Oh, the Disney Channel.
That's 365.
Why is it from 369?
Because they're all divisible by 3 and also 69.
And also Takashi 69?
No, there's nothing funny about pedophilia.
No, it's funny about people singing like goddamn songs.
Oh, you mean ratting people out, yeah. I still can't believe you guys sentenced to 69 years in jail.
I thought you could judge it on purpose.
I hope you did.
Alright. We're trying to get back to our list. We're gonna head up and beat the boss. So I ran on this and hit one of the stacks.
Yeah, I know, I saw. I was paying attention. I was just looking at our recording to make sure nothing's messed up.
Alright. And we'll see y'all next time.